In the world of automotive legends, few names command as much respect or fear as Godzilla, a monster born not from fiction, but from the relentless pursuit of performance. A machine that has, for over half a century, redefined what a car can be. This is the story of its evolution. From a humble beginning to a global icon, our story begins in 1969. It all started here with the first-generation Skyline GT-R, known affectionately as the Hakkasucker. It wasn't just a car, it was a statement under the hood. A potent inline-six engine screamed all the way to a 7,000 RPM redline. It was built for one purpose: to dominate the racetrack. And dominate it did, securing countless victories and laying the foundation for a dynasty. The legend had been born. Just 4 years later, in 1973, the next chapter was written. The Nissan GT-R arrived, carrying forward the motorsport DNA of its predecessor. With its fastback styling, it was a bold evolution in design. Though its production was cut short by the oil crisis, its rarity only added to its mystique. The Nissan proved the GT-R was not a one-hit wonder, it was a legacy in the making. After a long silence, the beast reawakened. The year is 1989, and the automotive world is about to be turned upside down. The Nissan Skyline GT-R R32 arrives, and with it, a new nickname is forged in the crucible of Australian motorsport: Godzilla. Why? Because it was a monster that devoured everything in its path. At its heart was the legendary RB26-powered a twin-turbocharged inline-six that revved to 8,000 RPM, paired with a revolutionary all-wheel drive system. It was untouchable on the track. This wasn't just a car, it was a technological terror. The legend continued to grow. In 1995, the R33 GT-R appeared. It was bigger, more refined, and built upon the R32's monstrous foundation. Some called it heavier, but it was also undeniably stronger and faster. The R33 was the first production car to officially break the 8-minute barrier at the Nürburgring, a testament to its incredible engineering. It was a more mature monster, but a monster nonetheless. Then came the icon. For years, the world waited. Then in 2007, the name Skyline was dropped, but the spirit was reborn, more ferocious than ever. The R35 GT-R. This was a complete reinvention. The inline-six was gone, replaced by a hand-built twin-turbo V6, the VR38. It was a different beast, a global supercar killer that made established exotics tremble. It defied the laws of physics, offering blistering acceleration and cornering grip that seemed impossible for a car of its size and price. The GT-R was no longer just Japan's hero, it was taking on the world. And now, we arrive at the end of an era, the 2024 final edition, a culmination of 17 years of relentless refinement. The redline is pushed a little higher, the engineering honed to its sharpest ever edge. It's a final, thunderous roar from a legend that has spanned generations. It is the last of its kind, a fitting tribute to a monumental journey. From a Skyline built for the track, to a global supercar slayer that devoured the competition, the legacy of Godzilla is eternal. Thanks for watching.